Raised beds offer several advantages for gardening and landscaping. Here are some of the pros of raised beds. Improved drainage. Raised beds provide better drainage compared to traditional garden beds. The soil in raised beds is above ground level, so water can easily flow out of the bed and away from the plants, preventing waterlogged soil that can lead to root rot. Better soil quality. Raised beds allow you to control the soil quality and structure, so you can create an optimal growing environment for your plants. You can add compost, manure, and other organic materials to improve the soil's fertility and texture. Longer growing season. Raised beds warm up faster in the spring, allowing you to start planting earlier in the season. The soil also stays warmer for longer in the fall, extending the growing season. Easier to maintain. Raised beds require less maintenance than traditional garden beds. They are easier to weed, water, and harvest because they are elevated and you don't have to bend over as much. Better pest control. Raised beds can be covered with netting or other materials to protect plants from pests such as birds, rabbits, and squirrels. Aesthetic appeal. Raised beds can add a decorative element to your garden or landscape, and they can be built in a variety of shapes and sizes to suit your space and style. While raised beds offer several advantages, there are also some potential drawbacks to consider. Here are some of the cons of raised beds. Initial cost. Building raised beds can be more expensive than traditional garden beds, especially if you opt for high-quality materials like cedar or stone. Soil drying out. Raised beds can dry out more quickly than traditional garden beds, especially if they are exposed to direct sunlight or windy conditions. This can lead to more frequent watering requirements. Limited space. Raised beds have defined borders, which can limit the amount of growing space available. You may need to build multiple beds to accommodate all the plants you want to grow. Restricted root growth. Some plants with deep roots, such as tomatoes or sunflowers, may not thrive in raised beds with shallow soil depth. This can limit the variety of plants you can grow. Potential for overheating. Raised beds can absorb more heat than traditional garden beds, which can be problematic in hot climates. This can cause soil to dry out more quickly and stress plants. Maintenance. While raised beds can be easier to maintain in some ways, they also require regular upkeep such as soil amendment and replacement. Over time, the materials used to build the bed may deteriorate and need to be replaced or repaired.